Welcome. Today we will talk about one of the worst private servers on the market, Monster-WoW. I used to play there quite a lot. This server released back in 2011 and is ran by the two Hungarians, main admin and Honey. It's safe to say that main admin's IQ is in the 2-digit range, his ability to speak English is not even up to par with a 12-year-old, and his coding knowledge is definitely no better. And how do we explain Honey? Oh, I know.
Gold digger. Not well versed in coding, scripting, or, anything useful actually.
That about sums it up. On Monster-WoW everything is a disaster. A lot of spells and talents are not working properly. Balance is dog shit. You can make yourself permanently immune to stuns. Death Knights prepare for their raids by spell stealing stuff like Shadow Form, Demon Armor, and Wind Fury Weapon. If you donate for the fishing chair you can go through any wall in the game. This is quite useful when playing Battlegrounds if you want to exit the start area before the timer. You could also stack haste to your heart's content. And who don't love some invisible arena opponents? An exploit I found myself was the ability to give any account on the server unlimited amounts of donation points. With this I used to host 1v1 events and such with donation point rewards. But when I eventually got banned for doing so, I started selling the donation points instead. Can you imagine how bad a server must be when even their donation options are bugged? We even used to dupe for a year straight with a fucking macro we found on owned core. You could also dupe using WPE by tricking the server that you completed the Dark Moon card quest. There is even a gold dupe working to this day. These guys have duped so much damn gold that 100k is only worth 5 euros. And just by checking the front page it seems to have become quite a problem. Some other funny things WPE had to offer was glyph stacking. As you can see in this picture I have 3 Starfall glyphs which gave me a 0-second cooldown on Starfall. You can also pick up locked talents. Here is a feral with nature's swiftness. But if you're not satisfied with your own class's abilities why not also pick up Ice Block? Best of all though is the possibility of stacking any stat you want endlessly. With such power doing PvE finally becomes tolerable. Because God knows the rates on Monster is garbage. Bugs and exploits are everywhere. It's so bad that I could not find it in myself to grab any footage, so I'll just let the community speak for itself.
Y me llama el cocinero. Risita, ¿qué? Ve por la paellera. Venga, que las 2 de la tarde ya están aquí. Miren, bañador. En las chanclas. Todo despeinado porque no me dio tiempo nada ponerme las chanclas y el bañador. Voy a la playa, había subido la marea. Eso. Eso. Había subido la marea y encontré una paella.
On Monster-WoW you can hack all day long, because there is literally no anti-hack whatsoever. You will find people hacking in PvP quite frequently which is not weird at all considering the incompetent staff does not perban you until you have been caught several times. Heck, their security is so flawed that the server got hacked twice by SQL injections. Sadly this picture is the only proof that's left of it. There used to be a video of him spawning bosses and banning players, but it's no longer available. But the staff is not only incompetent, they are corrupt too. They fake their population. The GMs add stuff to their friends. This guy received 90,000 mote of darkness which are used to buy epic gems. Looking at the auction house these motes seem to add up to about 100 million gold. Sometimes the GMs get bored and add themselves spells to fuck around. Here one guy is killing friendly players for the lulz. And abusing it in arenas is also not out of the question. A player called Diablo scammed a lot of players for their money, and how did main admin handle the situation? He bribed him with a legendary staff hoping he would stop off course. Brilliant. And if the GMs does not like you, they will just delete your account. But the worst part is probably this developer named 1D. He uses GM commands to check players' personal information, look up their Facebook through their email, leak their information, and make fun of them. Which he also gets away with because he is good friends with main admin. It baffles me how this server is still up and running. It's one of the biggest Cataclysm servers, but also the worst one of them all. If you want to play Cataclysm, then please consider trying out Hades, Atlantis, or even the upcoming Syndicate WoW, if Instant 85 is your thing. But for the love of God, just forget about Monster-WoW. It's 2019, and it's about time we no longer accept servers behaving like this. If we work together, we can create a better scene for private servers. That is all for today, but there are many more servers to expose, so stay tuned for that. And if you have proof about a corrupt server you would like to share, feel free to reach out to me on Discord in the link below. Farewell.